the wild or the in-between. Red pen ready, yeah, I'm circling frauds. Highlight hype and the lazy applause. I see the gaps, I see the switch. Time to tear it down, this is my hit list. Hit list, cross them off quick. All your sacred cows, I'm calling that trick. Rip it to shreds and I build it from grid. If it ain't CWC, then it don't fit. Hit list, facts over clicks. Every false saddle getting cut from the script. Line them all up, feel the ground shift. I break your top 10, give the real ones left. Give the real ones left. You rank aloud, never rank the best. Forget the work, just chase what trends. I bring stats, I bring the tape. Context heavy like a stack of crates. Nerdy D with the numbers in rows. I'll flip your jaw while the logic explodes. You want truth, then here's the twist. I turn your trash list to a CWC fan. Hit list, cross them off quick. All your sacred cows, I'm calling that trick. Rip it to shreds and I build it from grid. If it ain't CWC, then it don't fit. Hit list, facts over clicks. Every false idol getting cut from the script. Line them all up, feel the ground shift. I break your top 10, give the real ones left. Give the real ones left. Name by name, tear 'em down. Rearrange. If you can't prove the spot, then you don't get it right. Charts made clean on the data and dreams for the crowd that cares for the CWC. CWC. Oh, hit list, cross them off quick. All your sacred cows, I'm calling that trick. Rip it to shreds, then I build it from grid. If it ain't CWC, then it don't fit. Hit list, facts over clicks. Every false idol getting cut from the script.
What is up, everybody? How's everybody doing? It is Wednesday, February 4th, 2026, which means it is time for a hit list. Wednesday is all about making lists. This is the casual wrestling community hangout, where now every night at 10 p.m. Central, we go live to hang out and talk pro wrestling. I am Nerdy D, and this is the Casual Wrestling Clubhouse. Welcome everybody in. Tonight, we have a special topic for the show, for the hit list. Discord member WavyD has graciously put together this topic. He sent me a message, says, topic for the show. I put together a personal list of 5 teams so far of groups of women on the main roster. Which group of women combined has the best talent pool when all things are considered? Some groups might be too heavy while others might be more balanced. You have to decide which group would you essentially start a personal promotion with. Maybe you can decide how you want to pick the winner. So I took this and I took it a step farther, actually. I'll answer WavyD's question. I know he's at work tonight, so he can let me know how he feels about my answer later on. But I wanted to even take this farther. I thought this was interesting, the way he broke this down. This is very cultural, how he broke down the different groups here. But I also then wanted, on top of answering which group I would choose to start a promotion with, I wanted to then do a culture draft. I thought a culture draft would be fun, where we took one person from each culture, created 5 teams, and then you guys could let me know which team you guys would start your company with. So answering WavyD's question, this actually was tougher than I thought it was going to be. Because when you look at each one of these groups, being the Latin group, the Asian group, the Euro group, the white group, and the black group, there's strengths and weaknesses in each group that I think have to be talked about as far as starting a company from scratch. While I think an extreme amount of talent in the Asian group, I don't know how that hits in kind of a commercial way. And then in the Latin group, I think you have a strong mix where Stephanie Vaquer hits with the IWC. Roxanne tends to appeal to the IWC, but then you have Bailey and Zelina Vega, who are more casual, friendly wrestlers. Then you look at like the Euro group, and you're talking about maybe the two top hitters, right? The two heavy hitters of everybody on this list are going to be Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley. So that group stands very strong at the top. But then when I look outside of those two, you go Lyra Valkyria, you go Alba Fire, you go Piper Niven. What do I do with those three? What do I do with those three after I have my first two to start my promotion with? Then you go to what he's labeled here, the white group, which is Charlotte Flair, Liv Morgan, Alexa Bliss, Ivy Nile, and Jordan Grace. Charlotte up there in age. I don't know if I want to start with Charlotte. Alexa Bliss, highly popular. Liv Morgan, highly popular. But once again, I don't know if I could rest an entire company on those wrestlers. So then I look at the black group, which is Bianca Belair, Lash Legend, Jade Cargill, Naomi, and B-Fab. And once again, I run into the same situation where I think Bianca Belair, absolute star, could start a company there. Jade Cargill leaves so much to be desired. Like, I feel like everything is there. It's just not clicking. Naomi, top star, I think could be Lash Legend, interesting. And then you have B-Fab, which kind of pulls in the back. So every group here that WavyD has put together definitely has some strengths and some weaknesses as far as starting a company. If I'm just reaching here, and I think trying to appeal to the broadest group of wrestling fans, I honestly think that the Latin group appeals across the largest spectrum of wrestling. You have Stephanie Vaquer, very noticeable, very IWC friendly. You have Roxanne Perez, who also kind of splits that mark. You have name recognition in Bailey. That's what brings them in. You have Raquel Rodriguez, who gives you size and has done a good job being a bad guy. And then you have Zelina Vega, who is interesting and just adds a whole different dynamic. I just don't think I could go Asian. I don't think, to me, they are kind of the forefront right now of the women's division, and it doesn't appeal to me that much. I think the Euros, like I said, outside of Becky and Rhea, there's not a lot to be desired there. But I thought it would be fun to take these teams that WavyD made and to break them down and do the WavyD culture draft, which means each team will have one person from each group. And then from there, we will vote on who is the best team to start a company with. So we'll start off with the Latin group. That'll be the first pick of the first round. With the Latin group, I will take, I think you got to take Stephanie Vaquer with that one. I think I want to go Bailey, but I think Stephanie Vaquer is the safest pick. If you're starting a company right now, she has a lot of the momentum. So if I go team 2, which is going to be the top pick for the Asian group, give me Io Sky. I think Io Sky, out of that particular group, Io Sky regarded by a lot as the best wrestler in the world. So I personally could have gone Asuka, but I think Io Sky is the better choice there. As far as the Europeans go, for the top pick, give me Rhea Ripley. I think that's a safe pick. And I think Euro, I know that Australia is not a European, but I think we were talking international when we talked this group of stars here. Out of the white superstars, give me First pick. I'm gonna go Liv. I know that may be it was between Liv and Charlotte, but I think Liv is the bigger superstar at this actual point in time. And then on the final group, give me Bianca Belair. So that's your first round. That's what you're looking at for your first round here. Steph, Io, Rhea, Liv, Bianca, those round out the top of the teams here. So let's go second round. Second round, team one. We have this will be the first, the second person from the Asian group here. We'll go Asuka. This group gets Asuka. So the second choice of the international squad will go Becky. The second choice from the white squad will be Charlotte. Let's make that a little smaller. Then we have the second pick from the black group will go, that's probably Naomi. And then the second pick from the Latin group will go Bailey. So there's two groups now. The picture's starting to come a little more clear on what these teams could look like. So for the third round, we'll start in the European division. And we've used Becky and we used Rhea. I think Lyra Valkyria is probably the next choice there. After that, we'll go to the white division here, and the third pick being Alexa Bliss. It's a solid third round pick. The third pick in the black division, we will go. I want to go Lash Legend over. I think Lash over Jade. I think there's more potential there. It just makes more sense to me. With the next division would be the third from the Latin group. We'll go. We've used Steph. We've used Bailey. Let's go Roxanne. We'll go Roxanne. And then the third pick from the Asian division will go. This is where it just becomes a toss-up to me. I'm gonna go Kairi Sane. It's between Kairi and Julia. Kairi's just more prevalent on television that I think she makes more sense right now. All right, so then we go to the fourth round. And the fourth round will begin with the fourth pick from the white division, and that's going to be Jordan Grace. We got Jordan Grace there. After that, we'll go. What did we choose? We chose Lash, so this is going to be Jade Cargill. After that, we'll choose. What did we? We'll go Raquel. After that, we'll choose Julia. And then after that, we'll choose Alba Fire. So we're down to the end here. We've drafted first four rounds. We'll go fourth round. I'm not even paying attention, so I'll be able to critique these lists at the end because I don't really know what these look like. Okay, fourth round here. We'll start at the bottom with BFAB. Next, we'll go. I believe that's Zelina Vega. Next, we'll go Michin. Next, we'll go what is that? Piper. And then last we'll go Ivy Nile. All right, so there it is. There it is, the 2026 WavyD Culture Draft. 5 teams have been selected. Team 1 being Stephanie Vaquer, Asuka, Lyra Valkyria, Jordan Grace, and BFAB. Team 2 being Io Sky, Becky Lynch, Alexa Bliss, Jade Cargill, and Zelina Vega. Team 3 being Rhea, Charlotte, Lash Legend, Raquel Rodriguez, and Michin. Team 4 being Liv Morgan, Naomi, Roxanne, Julia, and Piper Niven. And Team 5 being Bianca, Bayley, Kyrie, Alba Fire, and Ivy Nile. Just off quick instincts here. Off pure instincts, I like Team 2. I like Team 2. I don't think you get a dip. If you're starting a company with Team 2, you get Io Sky, you get Becky Lynch, you're getting Alexa Bliss, you're getting value there. You're getting Jade Cargill, which has all the potential to be the star, and you're getting Zelina Vega, who has all the tools to be someone like a Sasha Banks. I've always said that she has the toolbox to live in that world. Whether or not she lives up to it is different. Rhea and Charlotte, that's a solid top of that list. Liv and Naomi. If you're going just top 2, that's tough. Just off top 2. Team 5, Bianca and Bayley, solid. Team 4, Liv and Naomi. I'm interested to see what you guys think. I'm interested to see where you guys vote as far as these squads together. You guys can vote on YouTube, or you could vote in the Discord. Let me know if you would have run this a little differently. If you'd run these picks a little differently. I feel like I was pretty in line there. I don't feel like I was too far off. It feels like that's a pretty solid draft. But that's it. That's all we got for today. Short episode. Just running down the 2026 WavyD Culture Draft. Tomorrow we'll be back with Lauren for a Thursday night snack down live on YouTube and on TikTok. Still work in progress on getting the chat up and running. I see it kind of comes in and out. I know on Monday we about 3/4 of the way through the stream it just cut off on us, and so we just kept talking and we weren't live. We're still figuring out how to make sure that all the logistics are good. That's why we took yesterday off. What's up, 6? I see you, 6. Pure Instincts Team 4. Liv, Naomi, Roxanne, Julia, and Piper. Yeah. My problem is every time I read a list, I like every list. I like every group that I'm looking at here. Liv is solid at the top. Naomi, Roxanne. That team's gonna work. That team's gonna put on a show. I just think I don't know if Liv is a big enough name, like as your marquee superstar. Like I think you can get away with having Rhea. I think you can get away with probably Liv's as big as Stephanie Vaquer and Io and Bianca. I think Rhea is just the one that stands out to me. But let me know. You guys let me know. We'll be back tomorrow, a little longer show. What's up, WavyD? Yeah, I know you're DJing right now. Do your thing. I'll talk to you in the Discord later. But that's it for tonight. Make sure to tune in tomorrow. Like, subscribe to the channel, and we'll be back to talk more wrestling tomorrow.